rent spree. Samantha, in our constant quest to get more information and about leases and disseminate that information to you guys, Samantha noticed that there was a rent spree seminar. Now that rent spree, I guess, is fully integrated into the MLS, is that correct? Right? Yep.
Yes.
So this is a upcoming webinar. And Samantha, how do you access this?
Well, actually, the point of this, I mean, yes, there's lots of webinars, but I like that it used to be speed to lead was like the goal, speed to lead, speed to lead. But now they're saying speed used to be the competitive edge, but now it's connection. As AI reshapes connection, clients can tell the difference between robotic follow-ups and genuine care. And then I just thought the point of that was really cool. So they said, join us for a jam-packed session where you'll explore how leading agents are using proactive nurture strategies. So it was just more about the point of highlighting that it's about connection now, even more than just getting the call back. So.
Well, yeah, and I think it's, there's a couple different conversations in that. And, I had the pleasure of spending some time with John and Chuck's coach over the weekend, and I reminded him that I had sat in on a mastermind that he was conducting about 2 years ago, and it couldn't be longer. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. And in that, the first thing he said which was startling and revolutionary in that moment for agents, that is he said, stop looking for now business. Stop looking for now business and focus all those energies on building relationship lead generation over and over again. He said, if you're doing the relationship, building relationship lead generation, if there's now business in it, it'll come too, right? That's just the natural cadence of things. But if you are just looking for that deal today, that is really going to be, it's going to be a way of building relationships, right? And so I think, well, yes, and to Samantha's point and to their 2 year later observation is that the focus should really be on that relationship business. How can I help today for the opportunity someday, right? What can I do to help you today? Sure, if it's real estate related, I'm in. And if it's not real estate related, let me see how I can do it, right? So let me see. As long as they're dreams. Absolutely. Yeah, sometimes, just an ear. So you'll see that show up in a lot of different ways, including all of these lead generation machines that, the Facebook leads. You breathe on a Facebook ad and that becomes they get that information and they sell it to some agent, right? It gets thrown into a bucket. Opposed to that was the norm, it's just like more leads, more, just as much, just process them. There's something in there, pan the gold inside of this, 40 lead tranche that I sent you, opposed to creating systems that build the slowly or at the client's pace, right? Like constantly being there to offer some form of support or access to knowledge that they didn't have previously, to build that kind of buy-in of who you are and what you are before you get on that call and, try to chew their leg off, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think that, if I look at the top agents in this particular office, I'd say 100% of them get over 75 to 80% of their business from past clients, referrals, and the such, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a long game. Got to play the long game.
Yep. But it's the systematic long game.
Yeah.
it's not sitting and waiting. It's engaging and being present in people's lives over time until they or someone they know has the need to buy or sell real estate, right? Over time. Dragana, we have the printed.
Yeah, we have the flyers, like for you guys to pick up if you want to have them out in person. They are at the front desk. The show is coming up. It's Saturday the 15th, 6 to 9.
Do we have like a social media collateral materials to send out to the agents like this? They could post it on social media, that kind of thing?
Yes, and
Yeah.
it was, I think that Samantha has been sending it out in morning emails. It was
Okay.
definitely in the morning email this morning, right, Samantha? Like the new updated graphics was, and I think like we can send it out every day, like in case.
Just keep, use that in your social media, in your reels, pepper it, get your clients, send it out to your clients directly. This is just another form of connection with your clients. This is some way you can help them today and offer them an experience today to build that relationship in the future, right? Any questions? All right, get in there. Is that something? Is it? Okay. All right. Hey, Rob has a listing prop.
Sorry, that's an old one.
That's an old one. All right, well, let's go forward.
Yeah, hey,
All right.
send that to all of us.
Holiday party. Where does the time go?
Hold on, sorry, hold on one second.
It prompted itself from last week.
Oh no, I can't go to the holiday party.
Sure,
yeah.
That'd be awesome. I was gonna text you for it, but I think you said you had it. Just send that to everyone. That prompt from last week would be awesome.
Excellent, excellent. But that's, so that's that one. She'll send that out today. Save the date, holiday party, December 4th, 6:30 p.m. in Hollywood. We'll give you the details. There's a very, we're still nailing it down, that's why, but all three options are basically in Hollywood. So, but it is I don't know what that TH is before, December 4th. Thursday. Thursday, December 4th, 6:30 p.m. So just please block it out. More to come. Tony Robbins kickoff 2026 Strong Workshop. I allowed some good information or some motivation that you did not enter the room with. All right, Tony, I mean, it's not Tony personally who will be here, but Tony's people are, well-trained and incredibly compelling.
They're gonna be physically here?
That's my understanding, right? Yeah. They come every year, do their thing, talk about the firewalk. Business planning clinic, that was not the, it's a different.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
This is all last week's thing.
Who?
This is last week's slides.
Is this just
Right,
last
that's
week?
what I said. I don't know what happened, there's some in here that were removed,
Repetition.
but-
That's okay.
But that's still going on.
All right, but this
Right.
is still going on. Josie had her first one last week, and a few people were privileged enough to get in there with her. And it is, if you're thinking about, well, it's just not about cold calling. She does a lot of cold calling, but it's just about making your calls. She enjoys it. And she has some really great strategies and techniques that she has learned over time that she uses, and she wants to share it with people. So please, Monday and Tuesday, 10:15 to 11 a.m. It's just about getting yourself prepped to make those calls. She'll do a little role play with you. It was very exciting to see her shining in her superpower. What?
She's a hustler.
She is a hustler, acknowledged by many. Pivot year.
Oh, yeah, it was Win Wednesday today, and
Oh,
yeah, and there were a lot of wins. The market's shifting a little. Would you? Yes, people are just doing exactly what you're talking about, really getting into the relationship building, making many, many calls per day, and getting lots of calls back in new business.
That's the exercise, okay? That's the activity.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was a win. There were a lot of wins. So, yeah, I won't point
If
to
this,
it.
then that. You make those calls, you build those relationships, you're in the zeitgeist of people's minds and,
Yeah.
and their lives. And when they or someone they know has the need for real estate, you're their person. Over and over again, multiple times, you do that with 100 people.
Yep.
You do that with 1,000 people. What's the return on that investment? Script practice also on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30, 9:30 for an early scripter. And command training with Scott Leroy. Also, don't forget their tech support and database help. Use them, abuse them even, right? Go further than you need to. Scott can absorb it all. Mentee meeting, 12:30 to 1:30 today. Broker's Caravan yesterday. It's always something new. What did you guys see yesterday that you'd like to share? Anybody go out there?
You, property, like you got like opportunity.
Get in there. Oh, you mean there were more like Loveland Cars property, which was like a craftsman that needs everything, right? That somebody lived there before. She was born in that house 80 years ago, and her parents lived there before that.
Oh, wow.
That was on
It was
Gramercy
very
Place.
different,
Gramercy
there's
Place.
two properties like that were kind of like fixed wrappers.
Yeah.
That need a lot of.
Yeah. What was the one additional to Gramercy Place? It was Loveland Car and, yeah. Was there another fixer on the market? Went down. What else was on? Did you see anything yesterday, Pete, that you,
Irving.
Irving?
Irving McDonald's.
Yep.
136 South Irving, I think.
It was massive restraint in that house. It was Rick's like, oh, this is the way they live every day.
Yeah.
And it
Well, they had
was
that house on the market.
pristine
They had that house on the market at 6 o'clock.
at $6
And
million.
then they had it down 5-3 and they were nested, so.
How long ago was that?
Just last month.
Oh, and what's it on the market for now?
499.
4,995, to sell. Well, because they're building a house, close by.
Irving also.
What's that?
Irving also.
On Irving also, yeah.
Saw the two properties in Baldwin Hills as well.
In Baldwin Hills too, yeah. Yeah, Christina, I brought your name up out there and he was like, oh yeah, Christina's those three that Christina sold their comps for it. They're like, one is like a new construction that family built and never moved into, and the other one was a family built. They were massive though. They were like two-story, kind of 5,000 plus square feet, right? One was, and the other one was in the 4,000. But big number for that area, and they were in the twos. And it's, your properties were amongst equals, right? These two were
Talking about Marshall project?
the Marshall properties, yeah.
Well, Marshall project is technically Culver City, so
Oh,
it's
it's
a market.
Opposed to, yeah. Yeah, no, it is a different market. You're absolutely right.
Completely.
But these were in the mid twos, opposed to that 3+.
Well, we closed Shenandoah today in Ladera Heights, and I set record sale for there, so 2,500 square foot, I sold it for 2.7 million.
Wow. You could, I think you could buy one of those 5,000 square foot for the same price.
Yeah.
It's a big lift.
There's a great property at 1886, I think it was High Point. So Brandon Scott has this 4-bedroom. It's a great layout, but they're small rooms. It's mid-century all the way. It is really cute. If you know anyone looking for a really stylish home, for a couple to live in,
One high
single or
point.
couple, I'm not sure it's a good
I'm
family.
going down.
High Point is sorry. 2150.
2150.
How many bedrooms?
Four. I come
With
in.
a pool,
Sawyer. Sawyer.
it's just north of that Fairfax. Fairfax development, yeah.
But you were saying it's not good for a family?
It's probably not great for a family, someone could try, but it's a small room, but it'd be tight. It's super stylish. I loved it. Loved everything about it.
Super sexy.
Super sexy.
All right, anybody else want to share? All right, let's go. Fire coaching, Monday, Friday, Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills, 10 a.m. All right, family reunion, the lineup, Gary, Jason, Jay Papasan, let's see, Neil Patel, co-founder of NP Digital, I'm not familiar with him. Jenny Wood, New York Times bestselling author of Wild Courage. She's a former Google executive. Will Garda, restaurant, 11 Madison. I've seen him speak before, actually. I really like him. He wrote a book, Unreasonable Hospitality. It's a beautiful journey into customer service, with just a different perspective. I really love that.
Was it like
It's a great book.
yellow book? Like,
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And Valerie Burton, the founder and CEO of the Coaching and Positive Psychology. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'll have to look into some of these people, but these are some of the featured speakers for February's family reunion in Atlanta, Georgia. Course services, Andy, I saw you in there.
I'm here. We've seen rates move up in the last week and a half or so, fairly drastically, to be honest with you. We're talking about about 0.25%, of course, depending on somebody's situation. And the reason is just the hesitance. When the Fed spoke last week, they were unsure. There's no data being released, et cetera. So they're literally just kind of flying in the dark. And that sent mortgage bonds higher. Today, the ADP numbers came out, which is all we really have to go on in terms of new job creations and so forth. The only sectors that are gaining jobs at this point, at least in October, were healthcare and education. Everything else lost jobs. And then there's tons of headlines about big companies, Amazon, Microsoft, IBM, that are also doing layoffs. So it's going to be interesting to see how it shakes out. Rates are still good. People are coming out of the woodwork, and lots of very creative situations. I'm not sure if I mentioned it last week. I know I talked about TICs, but we've got a program for Airbnbs. If somebody has an Airbnb property, we will take the information that is online at AirDNA, and let's just say AirDNA says that the property grosses $100,000. As long as it's rented out 50% of the time, we'll use just that income on AirDNA for qualifying.
Wow. So not
Yes.
on long-term leases, but the Airbnb.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, I have clients that have 4 Airbnb properties, and they absolutely kill it, right? If a property's never been Airbnb'd, the AirDNA information can be a little bit skewed. It's taking information from the immediate area and showing what averages are. My clients, though, for instance, they've had Airbnbs for a number of years, and it pulls up the data specific to that property. And they show, a couple $100,000 a year in Airbnb income.
Wow.
And because it shows 50% occupancy rate, that's all I need to qualify. I mean, you're talking about a little bit higher interest rate, but in that sort of situation, you're also talking about somebody that is, potentially self-employed. They're writing a bunch of stuff off, writing things off with the rentals, et cetera. So just food for thought on that. We've also got, I'm sure you've all heard, DSCR loans or debt service loans for investors. This qualifies simply on the way that the property, an investment property debt services. So I know Charlotte's very well versed in debt service loans, but let's just say the mortgage payment on the property is $5,000 and the gross rents are $7,000. You've got a property that nets out, and we'll use just that for qualifying. So, and rates are pretty aggressive too. But just things to think about. I've seen a ton of investors popping up all over the place. Everything from single families to multi-unit properties. So just food for thought on that. And that's it. That's all I got.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah, you bet.
What's your question?
So does this person have to own the Airbnb, because some people do subleasing, which also is a very nice option for them?
What are they gonna lend against? What are you lending against if you don't own the property?
Because he's going the same amount of money, so
Yeah, but what are they getting a loan for?
to purchase real estate. So what I'm saying is they're leveraging the actual business, because this person still does Airbnb.
Yeah, but
It's not tied to a property, yeah.
Specific,
Yeah.
property specific. So it's the earning of the property, not the person.
Not the business.
No, 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 it's how the property performs, not how the person is running the business in the property.
And this can be used on refinances if somebody wants to pull cash out of a property, if they've, owned a investment property that they've Airbnb'd, if they want to pull cash, you can use it for that. If somebody's buying a property that they intend on Airbnbing, we can look at that, or we can also look at how the property would debt service too. So there's a couple of different options as long as the property cash flows, right? So.
Yeah, but in your case, that's their earnings.
Right.
That's the business earnings, not the property earnings.
So they have to get like a business loan, not a.
Yeah, if they want.
property real estate loan.
Duncan's on Zoom.
On Zoom.
Step back, that's what this big sign says.
So hi everybody, a couple updates. I have just a couple new faces. Just a reminder, I do have the door hangers. This one I have on me is about a just sold in the neighborhood. As a reminder, they have a slot to put your business card. So if anyone wants door hangers, if you're going out there door knocking, again, we have like 7 different messages for that. Let me know, I can order them or get them to you guys. And of course, that's our newest one, so I can get more of those as well. A reminder, I think I said this in the last meeting, but the HVAC tune-up, which comes in our Enhanced Plus plan, or you can add it on for $25. This is, I'm often in ways be able to remind you guys of how to get a hold of your clients, how to reach out to them. As you guys talked about earlier, it's the follow-up, it's staying in touch with them. So the HVAC tune-up is a really good reason to reach out to them, because it runs for certain dates that they could get their HVAC tuned up, both on the heating side and on the cooling side. So the heating, so if they have the Enhanced Plus plan, which is the top tier plan, they have this already. They have till November 30th to schedule this for free. There is still the $100 service call fee, but I can get that waived for any of you if you let me know ahead of time. But it's a good reason to call them and say, hey, did you schedule your HVAC tune-up? Because that's included in your home warranty. And if you don't have the Enhanced Plus plan, they have up to 30 days after the close to add this on. And again, it's only $25. So just a reminder on that. And also, I'm sure a lot of you are starting to do business planning for next year or have already done it. I've talked about a couple of these documents with you guys before, but I just wanted to remind you, I have some good kind of business planning, whole year snapshot of your business. One of them is actually a calendar that my coach put together for us, but it relates to you guys and it has tabs for each month. It's from last year, but honestly, you could change the years. But it's really simple, guys, because sometimes when you make it overcomplicated, you don't want to do it, right? So this is, you can't see it, but each day of the month, it has how many target calls you made, how many maintenance calls you made or touch points, how many appointments you set, and how many appointments you attended. And for us, it has open resale orders, but for you guys, it could be something different, right? How many buyer broker agreement did you get signed? How many buyer consults did you do? How many listing appointments did you schedule? So if you want these, I can send them to you. You just have to edit them a little bit. And then of course the max out per month, this one's February, but it talks about all the checklists of things you should be doing every month to get the most out of the month in your lead generation, following up with people, you know, posting on social media, all that stuff. So that's what I got.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Duncan.
You're the best. Ooh, one clap, I love it.
Yay!
Better than no claps.
And thank you for the yummy donuts.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
were like,
Yay, all right. No B today.
Oh, wait, one thing, Lauren,
Lauren, you have a small update, Lauren?
market stat.
First of all, thank you.
Welcome back.
Lauren Goldman with Fidelity Title. So I'm going to do just my gut feeling of 1 minute on the market, if that's okay. And then I want to alert you to a brand new law that you must know about. Number one in the market, I feel, you guys tell me if I'm off, but the needle is kind of moving from a neutral to buy side. Okay, so what that means to me is that we are seeing inventory just kind of slowly kind of wane through the year, but expect more inventory, of course, in January, February. So first quarter next year, expect a whole lot new inventory. So inventory is fine and it's going to be fine next year. Right now, demand is kind of tepid. It's just not really rising much. Affordability rates are still high, as you heard Andy say. So to be pricing pressure coming down, okay? You have the same number of buyers, but you have pricing pressure coming down. And because it's kind of going to a buyer's market, I feel buyers are being more aggressive, right? I think that they're squeezing you for a little bit more of repairs, or squeezing you a little bit more in their offer. There's probably not a buyer number two waiting in the wings. So it's kind of my way or the highway. So I'm seeing a lot of that firmly entrenched buyers. Affordability is a big factor, of course, but they are asking for what they want, and if they don't get what they want, I see them moving on, and I do see buyer number two, maybe buyer number three, and I do see some reductions, but I do feel buyers flexing their muscle. That's kind of new for us. It's kind of tilting into the buyer side of things. Okay. Next, quickly, is you will hear about Governor Newsom just signed something called Assembly Bill 851. Takes effect Monday, so it's law. Affects Monday. So those of you that have properties in escrow right now, you will be affected. We are going to live with this law all through this year and next. It sunsets January of 27. What this is unsolicited offers for those in the fire affected areas. So there is a list of zip codes, okay, bunch of zip codes. Any sale in that zip code will now require one of two things. It will require a document signed by seller and buyer, attesting to the fact that this is an that is not an unsolicited offer. Okay? Unsolicited means what? Unsolicited means, hey, Joey, you don't know me, but I'm going to buy your house. Even though it's not on the market, you've never said, I walk by your house and I just go, I want to buy. Unsolicited. If Joey's got a sign in his front yard, it's solicited. If Joey puts an ad in the paper, it's solicited. If he's listed, of course, it's solicited. Unsolicited. It's meant to prevent the big bad money people coming in and buying the properties from fire affected areas. So how is title going to treat this? We don't know, and we can't kind of quarterback what zip code is and isn't. And so right now, every prelim that's issued, and even if it's not closed yet, it's going to be put in there, an exclusion that title will have that says hold title harmless for anything to do with AB 851. Okay, so there's an exclusion in the report. There will also again be this document that buyer and seller must sign. Okay, you can close and you can do an unsolicited deal. That's perfectly fine, but you're going to have the paperwork. If you don't want the paperwork, if buyer or seller will not sign this paper, again, it's notarized. It goes along to the county recorder with the grant deed. It does not get recorded, but it goes along. If buyer and seller do not want to sign this document, then the exclusion stays, okay? If they sign the document, exclusion goes away, okay? But Lauren, I'm not in one of the fire-affected areas. Prelim gets run, tell me that, we get rid of the exclusion in a minute, okay? So it's only gonna stay for a fire-affected areas by the zip code. Document must be signed buyer and seller. And again, if not signed, exclusion stays. If signed, exclusion goes away. And if you find yourself in the case that you sign it, and both buyer and seller sign it, and the exclusion stays, and you closed, call me after it's all done, policy's issued, I'll revamp the policy to get rid of that exclusion, so it's gone. AB 851, it's the law. I just want you guys to know about it.
Thank you.
And if it's not in one of those zip codes, then it's not applicable to that.
Correct, not applicable,
Whether it's
but you
signed
will
off.
see this in every prelim.
Right, but to take it off,
You get rid of it if it's not in the zip
yeah,
code.
got it. All right.
And that protects title. Does it protect the agent?
No,
No, okay.
no, that is
That's
strictly,
okay.
it's strictly for protecting title,
If
honestly.
it's in the zone, you get both parties signed off.
Perfect, okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
All right, thank you, Lauren. Thank you.
Exactly.
All right.
Whatever that brings.
Agent happening, Sat's birthday,
Samantha?
November.
If somebody.
Who's that? What?
Like a pregnant person, like later.
Okay. November 4th is Gregory, and then Luciana, and Martina, and Marisa, and Alyssa, and Audrey, Sherry, Stacy, Richard, Day, Calvin, and Sandy, and Ian, all in the lovely month of November. Happy birthday to you all. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Also, we have some closed escrows. This is a good week in real estate, right? Michelle Julep, congratulations on Bird Hollow. Also, Rachel and Tiffany on Wayne Dote. Is that, what is it? Is that the correct pronunciation? What's that? Wyandotte. All right. Also, Christina Kim on Shenandoah, Pete Bonacor on Stone Canyon. The Barentine Group, congratulations on 2, Janessa and Carmona.
Amazing.
Yay!
I'm sorry, I missed Olympic something place. Olympic. Peter, had 2 also, West 12 and Walton and Michael Flanagan on Mallorca. I know the silent J. New escrows, I love seeing this, stacking up in the future. Heidi has a few, Nichols Canyon, new escrow, Benner, also, and then Heidi and Ann on Spring Street. I love seeing my kids working together. Marisa Tranquilli on Carol, Rachel and Tiffany, Doncher and Christina. That's a lot of people on one deal, and that's Wilshire Boulevard. Also.
2 people working on it truly is actually.
Rachel and Doncher. Yeah, I know the deal. Christina, you have Wilshire. Oh, no, that's the same one. Glencoe is in addition. Nina Chia on Via Marisol. Angela Bond on Highland, and Byron Field on Orizaba. Orizaba. Yeah, I think that's what we're calling it. Closed leases, we have 3. We have Jenny Kim, congratulations. We have Maritza on Hemlock, and we have Day Her on Florence. Congratulations, you guys.
Yay.
All right. Oh, look at all of those. I like that. New properties, we got Anna Lee on St. Andrews, a condominium, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,380 square foot condo for $725,000. Excellent. She also has Elmwood, which is also a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,370 square feet for $3,700. That's not the same one, was it? $3,700. Also, she has Grand Avenue for lease, a 1-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,390. That can't be correct. They are all 1,390. Is that good? At $3,800. And this one's different. A 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 773 square feet at $3,200.
It looks like a facade,
Industrial.
like
Yeah.
it doesn't even.
This is on Bella Vista. Adam Pergamon has a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. I believe this is one of his and Victoria's projects that looks super beautiful. 2.850 on, it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,471 square feet on Bella Vista. Also Alexis Kim in Fullerton, she has a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 3,417 square feet for $1,945,000. And Kaylin Penna in Los Angeles on Purdue, she has a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,280 square feet. Cute little white picket fence there for $1.589. Christina and Josie in Norwalk.
Yeah.
We got both of you here. Want to talk about it?
So it's a front house. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1 unpermitted bath, and then the back ADU garage conversion is a studio, roughly about 500 square feet or so, and that's unpermitted as well. The price at $779. We had first showing Saturday. We're having a final showing this Saturday from 12 to 3. I'll offer deadline to Monday 10 a.m.
Excellent. All right, and San Pedro.
This is at the Tokyo
Lost.
right in front of the good old Skid Row right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, this building's great because it has everything all inside encompassed. You got the dog path, you got, secure parking, lots of guest parking, swimming pool, fitness gym, all of it. So you don't have to ever have to leave.
Sounds perfect. You never have to leave home.
This guy.
This was at the El Dorado, cute little 1-bedroom, Lisa 23. This, what is great, is where La Petite Paris restaurant is. And what's great about it, it comes with parking.
Woohoo! That is great for 2,300.
Correct.
Yeah. That's $200 a month value right there.
$250 it went up. Yeah.
All right, and
Oh, yeah, so this one's in Frogtown, so 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 2,200.
it's got Downshire vibes.
Huh?
It's got Downshire vibes.
Yeah.
2,200, 492 square feet, 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Also, Champ and Steve have some land, $100,000 worth of land, and it's 13,215 square feet, or almost a little more, well, a third of an acre. I'll go on all in. In Sherman Oaks on Oakfield, right there. They also have that land, 142,000, another 19,000 square feet on Oakfield. 2 different lands. I don't know if they're contiguous, but this one's a little more expensive and a little larger. And, did I say there's a third piece of land that they have that is...
3/4 of an acre.
3/4 of an acre. Is this, you think this is a combination of all in one and then both together? No.
No, I think the address is different.
All right, so
they're right
this
by
one
each
is
other, I think, yeah.
30,000 square foot lot, and that is $250,000.
Probably a hillside, which is making it so large there, right?
Yes, yeah, well,
So
the
that's
last
why.
picture showed a little hillside, so.
Okay.
John Kim, he has a new property, a condo on Gramercy Place, South Gramercy Place, and that's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, $670,000 for under $500,000, guys, right? I need to start somewhere. Also, a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 690 for is that the same building for $451,000, and I think they're going to probably try and lease that one also for. Oh no, this is anyway, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, $2,895 per month. I'm not going to assert anything. Terry Gerger and Star on La Punta Drive, 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,241 square feet for $6,600.
That's like beautiful canyon views, and I think that part of the hill is like gated, like that, like group of houses, yeah.
Lovely. Tim Meinelschmidt on North Formosa has a two-bedroom, two-bath, 1,580 square feet. Oh, can you talk about it? 4,400?
Very clean. We've had, I've got like 8 applications in already.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, the price is pretty inexpensive in that area, just south of Melrose.
You get a whole house?
You know, whole house, got a little yard, got storage in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That seems pretty low.
Yeah, it's aggressive pricing. Get it done. Sharon Bosansky on Franklin, she has a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in a new construction property for $4,200, and that's 1,170 square feet. Steve Senegram also has a 2-bedroom, 1-bath lease on Cleveland, and that is for $5,275 per month. Deher has some land, there's some land going on now. This is San Bernardino, and it is almost 2 acres, right? 1.81 acres for $400,000.
Garbage.
Let's go put up the end out. Break out the rake.
It's like a box and some paper.
So that's that, you CGI that or something. Okay.
You gotta crop that.
Gives it a vibe.
Yeah, it does, it really does.
Pocket listings off the market, what do we have? Tracy?
Oh, that's me. Hey, I took this picture yesterday with this phone. So guys, it is almost ready. I'm gonna have it on the market next week. It's huge. It's a huge. And
Wait a minute, is that a lease? I thought Tracy doesn't do leases.
you have no idea how much I don't want to do this. But she begged me, I sold them this house. They're moving for a couple of years and then coming back. So, trust me, they're paying me. They're paying me for this. It is my relationship exercise, you're right. So I had my cleaning person in there. The back of it is the best part. The whole back of the house is all glass, and it has a little yard, and it overlooks the whole valley. So it's beautiful. Yes, you're right, Rachel, I hate doing leases.
200.
I told you.
Also, Roseanne Alton has a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,290 square feet. That can't be right.
It's probably for sale.
Yeah. It's either for sale or for lease at another price. All right. Let's go back to coming soon.
Yeah, we have one in Briarwood, which is a 24-hour gated community right by everything that you want to do in Inglewood. 3-bedroom, 3-bath will probably be on the market next week at $725.
House or
It's a townhouse. It's a townhouse. Tracy has one in San Pedro. That's one of those small bungalow styles. I think it's only about 800 square feet. It is either a significant rehab or a tear down, and I think we're going to price that about $5. We should know that in about a week and a half. So either one of those, let us know.
So what is that? Is that a condo or?
That's a single family. That's a
family.
single family. Those little tiny bungalows they have in San Pedro. That's one of those.
Excellent. Anybody else coming soon, Tim?
Yeah. Got a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home in Bel Air coming up. It's on Bellagio, about 3,000 square feet. The story with this one is they bought it just last year because he wanted to live near his dad. His dad passed away. So now he's moving into the house that his dad had been in, and he had done all these renovations on this house. So it's clean. You have the foundations on the electric, the plumbing, everything. It's
It's a lovely traditional family house with extra
stuff. Yeah, it's going to go up tomorrow.
How much?
Price is $2,175.
That's your friend? Oh.
Yeah.
My friend Phil. Yep.
Who passed
Excellent.
away?
Joey's friend.
His father passed away.
Oh, his father, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, and who else?
It's right north of Moraga, just east of the 405.
It's good, it's a nice property, now it is right there, you know, you hear 4 o'clock. But, and
That's why it's 2175.
that's why it's 2175, it's still there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. There's always a reason. Anybody else wants, needs, coming soon?
I have a lead. I'm looking for new construction on the east side, minimum of 4-bedroom, 4-bath, gotta have a pool, preferably would like a view. I'm looking Los Feliz, Silver Lake, just those, kind of that pocket, Echo Park maybe, but not too far east, Island or Eagle Rock. So, and our budget is up to 4 million. So if you know any developer, anyone that's coming out with a new construction that is coming out.
Not lived in before?
Well, lightly used is okay too. Yeah. But it's for my 20-something-year-olds, so I need it to be modern.
Cool. All right, anybody else wants, needs?
Joey, it's Star. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, hey. Hi. I have a client looking in Malibu for horse property. I don't know who to talk to, or, if anybody hears about anything, they can go up to 12 million. They have 3 horses. They just want a ton of property for their horses. So basically, if anybody has any idea about who I could talk to, please text me or call me.
Star, are they buying the property with already horses that are stabled there, or do they want the property to be empty to put their horses on or join horses?
Empty. They wanted it empty for their horses.
So they don't want to make any kind of income off of housing or stabling other.
No. They're just a well-off family. They have 3 horses. They just want the land and the property to do it with what they want. Thank you.
I'll connect you with somebody out there.
Oh, great. Thank you, Joey.
Star, I'll send you some names as well.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, guys.
Rita.
So I have a very motivated buyer. Our budget is up to 2 million. We would like something for a circle, this area, Larchmont is ideal for them. They want something built after the 1919 all the way to like 1940 is ideal for them as well. So anything of the sort. And we've been looking, we're really looking at 3 beds, 2 baths, potentially a backyard is fine, a pool is fine, if they goes with that.
I have clients that have kind of removed selling. They have a really nice house in Brentwood Circle, just a community that's really private, secure, I think less than 100 homes. All their kids are out of the house now. They do have to do some renovations, so they're debating if they do the renovations or if they potentially just move the area to something a little bit smaller. I'm trying to get maybe some private showings because I think if somebody were to put pen to paper, it would really intrigue them. 5 beds, 7 bath, 5,800 square feet, beautiful pool in the backyard, got a corner lot. So if you're anybody who's looking to be in Brentwood Circle area, just let me know.
How much?
They would probably want 9.
9?
Send me the particulars, yeah. Anybody else? Coming soon? Wants, needs?
Good timing.
But we have full service movement. So sweetly came with a bunch of Chick-fil-A last week on top of the other food. And I think everybody had missed them, but
Thank you for that. That was yummy. No, please come here so that everybody can see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Good.
Thanks for having me, guys. So my name's Kyle. I'm with All Service Moving. We've been y'all's preferred vendor for a while, I believe, for a couple of years. We are here basically to make y'all's moves simple, seamless, and professional. We want to make things as easy for the realtors, you guys, and your clients. We've been around, I think since 2004. We've got some really good reviews on Yelp and Google. Either way, we're basically here to just help you guys out. We do residential and commercial moves, by the way. Our rates start at $155 for 2 movers and 1 truck per hour. We do have a 3-hour minimum. If you guys do refer us, we actually are offering a 10% basically donation to the branch here at Keller Williams. I think we're going to do this bi-weekly or monthly. I have to find out for sure. But this is for you guys, I guess, to do with whatever to kind of help your branch grow as well, and also help us, so that way all of our backs are getting scratched here. And then at the same time, I plan on hoping to have great business with you guys and possibly be able to bring you guys some lunch in between and celebrate our victories together.
We
So,
like lunch.
oh yeah.
Are you guys just local, or can you?
We are local. We're here in LA. We also do international moves as well. So
Or
if you guys,
national, across country?
all across country. I've got clients in, we just moved a client to Dubai. So, and that was a very big move. It was a $7.8 million home. I don't know how much they paid for their house in Dubai, but the move for us was worth, I think it was $27,000 was the move.
Wow.
So,
Do they do storing?
yes, we do storage. We make that also very seamless process. Crazy thing is, just kind of for example, I'm actually getting married this November on the 24th. So I'm actually in Texas. It's a out-of-state wedding. I'll be out from the 15th to the 5th. And during that time, our company, my movers specifically, are going to be handling my move because I'm also moving during my wedding. So, and luckily for me, it's right here in Larchmont. I'm moving to the LC from, I think it's the Gill House. So I'm moving from the Gill House to the LC. It's a very simple move for those guys, but we handle moves like that on the daily. So your customers and you guys, nobody needs to be there. We make it that seamless, that efficient. So it's super, super easy. I know a lot of you guys probably have really high-end clients. This is Larchmont area. If you guys get a lot of clients here, they want seamless and efficient, and also, cost effective. So we work with our clients, we work with you guys, and whatever it takes to get the move, we're here for you guys. And we just want to help each other out.
So it's 155 like per hour, and then where's the storage? Let's say like the clients need like a month in between.
So we actually, if you guys say your clients want a storage facility close to where they're moving, we can facilitate that. We can help find storage as well. We do have our own in-house storage. If they want to keep it in-house with us and do storage visits, we allow that as well. Our location is in Bell Gardens. But we do moves all over. I mean, we go all the way up to San Francisco, Seattle. We've got branches all along the West Coast, all the way up to, so I think our most northern branch is Seattle. Our furthest East Coast is Phoenix, Arizona. But we do moves all the way up to New York. It's no problem for us, all around the U.S.
Great.
Great.
Mhm.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Do you have cards? Or?
Yeah, so I do have our pricing and everything like that. We do provide packing and everything, packing supplies. We do full moves, like we're a full all-around service moving company. So I'm gonna send you guys over an email. I'll send it over to Samantha. She can kind of fast forward everything to you guys. And then I'm gonna come in next week and bring you guys some business cards and stuff like that you can utilize. So everything's just seamless and simple. You can just hand them over their card, and if we get business, like I said, 10% is what we want to offer this branch, and help you guys grow.
Perfect.
And then also, I think our top seller in your realty company, we have a bottle of vodka, all service moving vodka, and I want to give, like first, second, third in sales. That brings us the most. We'll offer you guys pretty sick. It's very good vodka, by the way. I have a couple bottles. I'm going to bring some for you two sometime this week as well. So
Have a great wedding.
thank you guys so much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate your time.